Okay. We're gonna be able to dodge it every time. What?
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service.
It's just one person. Us. Just one.
Huh? TEPPEI, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Skin as hard as diamond. I guess it is kind of true.
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors? Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies.
Oh, we have a guardian angel.
Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line.
Can he be trusted?
I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army.
Who could this be?
Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally.
What if it's Signora?
Your Excellency? Does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
No, not the alcohol.
Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
They're gonna respawn tomorrow, though.
Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
Hey, where's TEPPEI?
I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes.
Oh my, he just wants to die.
Is TEPPEI really gonna be okay?
Paimon read my mind.
You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit.
That was quick. I guess a couple days just went by.
It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
This guy's way too happy for what's happening right now.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
There's too much character development. We know what happens when there's too much character development.
Paimon's so surprised that TEPPEI's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon war ruins. Lightning flash!
You're kidding me. I can't complete this puzzle with the Traveler? My immersion has been broken.
Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? TEPPEI, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here.
Well, what's up with his hair? It's gray.
I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. Figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Oh no, he's dying.
You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
We already completed that whole side quest with it. We'll be good. Damn, brother, watch yourself.
Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
TEPPEI's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
Oh my god, it actually was accelerated aging.
I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor.
Oh gosh, no.
Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately.
I smell Fatui all over this.
Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Oh, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
It's a Fatui delusion.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately.
But they don't have any elemental powers. They're just like super soldiers now.
All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
No, dude, our boy Teppei.
No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him. TEPPEI!
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here?
Oh man, look at him.
Just a moment, let me...
He's
let me
an
get up.
old man.
It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone.
You have to tell me, Teppei.
If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
When did you start using it?
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
This is a delusion.
Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
TEPPEI!
Killed our boy!
Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
How's Teppei's condition?
How could none of us have noticed?
If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded.
Secret mission? We're on it.
It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
There's no time.
I'm not going to stop you. But please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
The delusion factory is, inside the side of a mountain. Yo, the remix of this theme.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Riku? So the Conjure Commission are...
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
That was quite the entrance, just right there.
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead.
You're giving delusions to the resistance.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders.
And when's the last time we saw this guy?
I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them.
This would be so weird for people that didn't play in, I think it was 1.1 or 1.2, where he was actually introduced. Huh.
You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions.
He's not wrong.
Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause.
He actually knows him? You remembered his face?
Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Don't you dare mock TEPPEI.
Hey, calm down!
We're fighting him.
No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
Yai, Miko?
Oh, you recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news.
This is such a weird angle.
It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Did you take on Scaramouche?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
So this is why you rescued me.
You've met her, right?
The Raiden Shogun?
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
Shogun is a puppet. Inside?
Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being.
That's how you pronounce that word. Euthymia. I've been pronouncing it Euthymia.
Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later?
We met another Raiden Shogun later?
And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
There were some subtle differences.
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
Okay. You just laid on a whole bunch of info for me. It's gonna take a little bit for me to digest that.
The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
Still don't know what you want me to do.
The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a little bit more.
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
Oh, but it's so funny. Paimon had to spell it out for me. That's really her job. Still got one question, though.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing, that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program, just for
A special
you.
program?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think?
Oh my gosh, yes. A way to practice against the Raiden Shogun.
The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh no, we're failing the program. Oh my gosh. Wait, we actually... Did we dodge it? That was that was another failure. Oh my gosh, we almost got hit the max number of times.
What a workout!
Is that it? It was pretty challenging.
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
Okay, so we're not actually supposed to attack her, we just have to dodge her moves.
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's servant.
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form.
You have a fox form? Very persuaded indeed.
In your dreams.
Ha ha ha.
Aw.
No, I skipped her dialogue.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It's very one-sided.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being?
She doesn't want to be patronized like that, Paimon.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-Raiden Shogun training phase 2.
There's a second one?
There's a part 2?
Okay, we gotta bring back our traveler here. Okay, we're gonna be able to dodge it every time. What?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission.
Kujo.
If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
Who is this certain someone? We know.
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
There she is.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize her!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
We're already outside, sir. Ma'am.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Except you're following a puppet, not the true Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Huh.
You probably should.
It's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees.
Thanks for just telling her. That's really just all she needed.
And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji Yae, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day.
Okay, good. She did not buy into it instantly. That's good.
Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, she will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3
Wonderful.
days. I look forward to it very much.
You better have that evidence, Yai.